Few people know how to make money, even fewer know how to keep it, and almost no one knows how to make it grow. The main reason why many do not become millionaires is because they do not even consider this possibility. They are influenced by their surroundings to believe that they should be content with their current financial situation. Another reason is that many do not understand the basic principles of money. It is curious how schools teach reading, writing, mathematics, history, and geography, and how to pass exams, but rarely address the topic of how to become rich. Becoming extremely wealthy seems to be a subject reserved for fantasies, movies, and entertainment games. Turn on the TV or do an internet search and you will find an endless amount of questionable financial advice. Financial experts offer tips to save money, suggesting that the path to wealth is to buy cheaper products or fill up the car's tank completely to save fuel. But the advice that makes me laugh the most is this: if you stop buying and drinking coffee, you will save $1,000 a year. You could save $1,000 a year for the rest of your life and still not be rich. Just old. The truth is that wealth is not built solely on small savings. It is necessary to understand how money works, how to invest intelligently, and how to make it work for you. Financial education is fundamental to achieving prosperity. Unfortunately, many people do not receive this education and, therefore, remain trapped in a cycle of scarcity and financial dependence. To truly achieve wealth, it is necessary to think beyond daily savings and focus on investment strategies and capital multiplication. Another expert claims that any type of debt is harmful and that by avoiding it, you will achieve financial freedom. Never, under any circumstances, borrow money, advises the same expert who has faced bankruptcies, disregarding the fact that most rich people have used debt strategically. And if you seek financial advice from your parents, they will probably repeat the same speech. Get a good job, buy a house, contribute to your retirement, be grateful for what you have, and pray that everything works out. This type of advice, although well-intentioned, can limit your financial prospects. The truth is that debt, when managed intelligently, can be a powerful tool for building wealth. Many successful entrepreneurs and investors have used loans to finance their initiatives and expand their businesses. The key is to differentiate between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is that which generates returns, such as loans for real estate investments or to start a promising business. Bad debt, on the other hand, is that which finances consumption and does not generate long-term value. Moreover, the mentality of get a good job and be grateful for what you have can be restrictive. While having a stable job and contributing to retirement are important steps, they are not sufficient to achieve true financial freedom. It is crucial to explore other forms of income generation, such as investments, entrepreneurship, and asset diversification. Financial education and the willingness to take calculated risks are fundamental to building a solid foundation of wealth. From a very young age, I was never content with just having enough. In fact, I always aspired to be rich. Although I firmly believe in the importance of gratitude and prayer, I do not rely solely on divine intervention to resolve my financial issues. Definitely, I do not want to stand still, waiting for everything to resolve itself. Early on, I realized that those who make decisions and have the power to choose are generally people who possess significant financial resources. I wanted to be one of them. It was not just about accumulating money, it was about having options and the freedom to live life on my own terms. I wanted the ability to choose where to live, how to work, and how to spend my time. This aspiration was not driven by greed, but by a deep desire for autonomy and independence. Over time, I observed that the people who achieved true financial freedom not only worked hard, but also made strategic choices. They invested in financial education, explored investment opportunities, and were not afraid to take calculated risks. These observations inspired me to follow a similar path, constantly seeking new ways to generate income and multiply my resources. The main reason why many people do not invest enough in a business to obtain significant profits is that they do not understand that investing money is the key to becoming extremely rich. The only reason you should save money is to eventually invest it intelligently. I grew up believing that I should save money for emergencies, retirement, and periods of economic recession. However, after reading various books on finance, I realized that rich people save with the purpose of investing, not just to accumulate reserves. From the age of 26, I started saving with the purpose of investing and expanding my financial horizons, not just as a precaution for emergencies or disasters. My first significant investment occurred at the age of 30. During the previous 4 years, I lived extremely frugally, as if I were on the brink of bankruptcy, to accumulate enough capital to invest. This approach taught me that true wealth does not come just from saving, but from knowing how to allocate those resources strategically. Investing is a way to make your money work for you, rather than just keeping it in a bank account. It is through well-planned investments that one can achieve financial freedom and the ability to make decisions that truly matter. Billionaire Marvin once stated, "The most crucial skill you must master in any business is sales. Learn to sell." There are countless ways to increase your income these days, from selling products online from home to building a company in the digital world. Never accept advice from a charlatan or someone who has given up on their goals. If you mention to someone that you are reading a book about how to become incredibly rich, it is likely that this person will tell you it is impossible. Try sharing this information with some friends, and I guarantee that at least one of them will respond, "Seriously." The only person who will get rich is the author of the book, who is selling these ideas to people like you. This skeptical mindset is common, but it should not discourage you. The truth is that wealth is within reach of anyone willing to learn and act. Sales are the foundation of any successful business, and mastering this skill can be the differentiator that leads to financial success. Instead of being influenced by negative opinions, focus on acquiring knowledge and applying it practically. The digital world offers a vast range of opportunities for those willing to explore them. From e-commerce to creating innovative startups, the possibilities are endless. The important thing is not to be discouraged by criticism and to continue seeking ways to increase your income and build wealth. Part of the problem is that many people accept financial advice from individuals who face financial difficulties or who have given up on their goals. Some of these advisors have not even considered the possibility of achieving financial freedom. It is crucial to look beyond the noise and confusion to discover that there is a small group of people who have built impressive fortunes. These individuals seem to be true magnets for wealth and prosperity. It is as if they prosper magically, regardless of the circumstances. These people not only survive, but thrive both in times of prosperity and during periods of global economic crisis. They possess a unique ability to navigate the turbulent waters of the financial market and emerge even stronger. These are the individuals you should study and use as a model for your own financial journey. By analyzing their strategies and behaviors, you can learn valuable lessons about how to manage your money, invest intelligently, and seize opportunities that others may not perceive. These people not only accumulate wealth, but also know how to preserve and multiply it. They understand the fundamental principles of economics and investment and apply this knowledge effectively. When you grow up in an environment of poverty or the middle class, you naturally inherit the beliefs and values of those social classes. I can confidently assert that money, by itself, does not bring happiness, but it is also not the cause of unhappiness. I have experienced moments of joy and sadness both when I was in a difficult financial situation and when I was extremely rich. The truth is that happiness and wealth are not intrinsically linked, and those who claim otherwise are actually justifying their own lack of financial success. Financial freedom possesses two fundamental dimensions, a mental one and a mechanical one. Above all, it is essential to develop the mental aspect. This means you will need to challenge your most deeply ingrained beliefs, including many of the ideas that were instilled in you since childhood. For example, becoming rich is more of an offensive game than a defensive one. Taking risks today is the only way to eliminate future risks. However, it is crucial to take these risks at the right time. The mindset of someone seeking wealth must be proactive and bold. Instead of focusing solely on saving and avoiding losses, it is necessary to be willing to invest and explore new opportunities. This requires a shift in perspective, where you set aside the fear of failure and embrace the possibility of success. Therefore, the journey towards financial freedom begins with an internal transformation. You must be prepared to question your own beliefs and adopt a new way of thinking. Only after achieving this mental clarity will you be ready to implement the mechanical strategies necessary to build wealth. This includes learning about investments, risk management, and strategic decision-making. True financial freedom is not just about accumulating money, but about developing a mindset that allows you to make bold and well-informed decisions. By doing so, you will be better prepared to face the challenges and seize the opportunities that arise on the path to. The advice your father always gave you was to be cautious and defensive with your money. However, to achieve wealth, it is essential to learn to be on the offensive most of the time, rather than on the defensive. Wealth does not distinguish between age or gender and does not care about your personal history. It treats no one with compassion and has no feelings. There are no age or gender barriers. Anyone can participate in the game of wealth. You must play offensively to win. To become rich, you need to be on the court as an offensive player. This means being willing to take calculated risks and seize opportunities that others may not perceive. Only after achieving a certain level of financial success can you consider adopting a more defensive posture, if you so desire. However, the first step is always to enter the game. Wealth is not something that simply happens, it requires action and initiative. Merely being a spectator, observing from afar, will get you nowhere. It is necessary to actively participate, make strategic decisions, and always be on the lookout for new opportunities. The offensive mindset involves not just saving, but also investing, innovating, and expanding your financial horizons. To achieve true wealth, it is crucial to adopt a proactive and offensive posture. This means being willing to challenge the status quo, question your own beliefs, and take concrete steps to build your wealth. Only then will you be able to stand out and achieve the financial success you desire. There has never been a more opportune time to become rich than the present, considering the world we live in. Last year, approximately 500,000 families in the United States became millionaires, thanks to the countless business opportunities available on the internet. Are you ready to become rich? I am one of the people who discovered how to create wealth. In about 2 years, I became a multimillionaire several times over. This should serve as inspiration. You can achieve this success too. The wealth I built was not the result of my education. In fact, I completely discarded that idea. It was not because of my connections. On the contrary, I severed and eliminated all of them. And it was not because of luck. I was never a particularly lucky person. I also did not invent something extraordinary or develop a revolutionary app for my company. What really made the difference was my mindset and my willingness to take calculated risks. I learned to identify opportunities where others did not see them and to act decisively. The internet offers a vast range of possibilities for those willing to explore them. From e-commerce to creating digital content, the opportunities are endless. If you are ready to embark on this journey, know that the path to wealth is within your reach. Do not rely solely on your education, connections, or luck. Instead, focus on developing a proactive mindset, continuous learning, and always being attentive to new opportunities that arise. With dedication and strategy, you too can achieve the financial success you desire. Not having enough money is an unsustainable situation. The biggest mistake many people make is believing that becoming a millionaire is an unattainable goal. Most people simply do not believe that this is possible for them. Therefore, the first step you should take is to decide to become a millionaire, multimillionaire, or even a billionaire. This decision must be firm and constant, repeatedly remembered. Make the decision now to become a millionaire. This decision requires, above all, that you abandon the middle-class mindset and adopt a millionaire mindset. You must set aside the small, defensive mindset that avoids taking risks. It has never been easier to become rich than it is today. But it is impossible to achieve this goal without a significant change in your mindset. There are countless opportunities and ways to create wealth in the current world, but this will not happen if you are content with the status quo. Poor people tend to complain, while the rich take responsibility for their actions and decisions. If you desire to achieve wealth, it is necessary to stop complaining and start paying the price to become rich today. Only then will you be prepared to face any challenge that may arise tomorrow. The journey to wealth begins with a change in mindset. You must be willing to challenge your own beliefs and adopt a proactive posture. This means being open to new opportunities, learning continuously, and being prepared to make bold decisions. Wealth is not something that simply happens. It requires action and initiative. If you are ready to embark on this journey, start by making the decision to become rich. Abandon the middle-class mindset and adopt a millionaire mindset. Stop complaining and start taking responsibility for your actions. With dedication, strategy, and a proactive mindset, you will be on the right path to achieving the wealth you desire.